Yo, y'all listening to Savage Media Radio, your number one source for underrated and non-viral topics, discussions, and news from the web and around the world. Think you can handle that much truth? Buckle up, bruh. It's about to get savage.
That's right. If you hear my voice and you hear that intro, you know what that means. We're back. Woo! What up, y'all? Man, that just feels good. I'm so sorry. Today, guys, we have something special for you guys. I know it's been a while. So those of you who are tuning in, shout out to you, motherfuckers. For real. First and foremost, we got a special guest on the line with us today. So just before we do anything, I'm going to just let you guys know who we have on the line. But instead of just telling you who they are, I just want them to say, hey, and also, too, answer this question for me. In this moment right now, in one word, how you feeling? That's what I want to know. So I'm going to start with you, Miss Coco. Talk to the people, say hey, and tell them one word on how you feeling right now.
Hey, guys, and how I'm feeling right now, I'm going to say pumped. Because I'm super excited for our whole new lineup and everybody to be super, on point and lit with this. I sound like John. We're going to get lit. Okay, guys? So I'm super pumped. That's my word.
Super pumped. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Coco. Coco's on the line, as you can see. Moving right along, Mr. Carlos D. What's goody? Tell them out of one word.
I am blessed and highly favored.
Yes.
Oh, come on, my baby.
That was many words, right, but it's okay. It's okay.
That's one word to the church folk. That's one word, but that's okay.
True.
That's one word, no worries. All right, we got Carlos G on the line. Y'all got to check them out, y'all. If y'all don't be tuning in, y'all got to look at his social media. This boy's popping. I be seeing all his stuff on his Instagram. I be stalking him all the time just to see what he got going on. He's doing real big things, y'all. He got real. I don't want to say white people commercial. I'm trying not to go there, but, doing the big stuff. I see you, boy. I see you. I'm coming to Seattle. I'm coming. We're going to get a one-way bus ticket, and we're going to figure it out, okay? I'm going to come do stand-up comedy. We're going to figure it out. I'm just saying. I'm at a crisis in my life, and I need some help. So we'll talk about that later. But, yeah, we got Carlos on the line. And also, we got our special guest today, ladies and gentlemen. God's beloved. Talk to the people and give us the one word.
Hey, guys. I guess excited.
Uh-oh. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Got excited. Listen, God's beloved was on a previous podcast of mine on Free Yourself. And, tonight was a little heated conversation going on tonight. And we just, wanted to spread the love and family. And, it's always good to bring people back, especially enjoy themselves the first time and become, part of Get Bit by the Savage team. Once you get bit, you're a celebrity. You want to feel like you're on top of the world. Yeah. So, you always, want to bring people back to the team. So we wanted them to take advantage of the opportunity. So, yes, we got guys with on the line. All right, cool. And you got myself. My one word is over the top right now. Because you know why? Hearing that intro and hearing me say we back, I'm like, is this real life?
I know, I missed y'all so much.
Hashtag, if I can make it one word. That's how you make it one word, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. You say hashtag.
There we go.
Once you put a hashtag in front of it, it's one word.
Actually, it's 3 words. Okay.
With the hashtag, it's one. There we go. All right, Coco. We're going to kick things over to you. So, being that we're back, some things are new, some things have changed. Just talk to us. Tell the people what's goody. Welcome back, Savage people.
Welcome, everybody. Today, we are talking about sex and parents. I know I should have probably led into that a little bit better. But we are going to be talking about my two favorite topics to talk about, because you can get a lot of dirt from everybody by talking about these two things, sex and parents. So that's what we're going to lead into. And I have a couple questions for everybody. We're going to go around and we're going to try to get some good dirt from y'all and kind of just loosen up a little bit. We're new day, new host, new week. I'm feeling it. So we're going to have some fun. All right. So first thing I want to ask you guys, and we're going to go on a round table. Remember our round tables, Troy? I'm really feeling this right now. Okay, so first question I want to ask, guys, is how did your parents approach the sex talk? Like, did any of you guys have it? Was it awkward as fuck? Was it casual? Was it funny? I just want to know, because you'd learn a lot about people, about how they learned about sex. So I want to ask you, Troy, because I just feel like you have some kind of wild story that you want to tell.
Why would you go with me first? Oh, God. I'm trying to remember, actually, was there ever, the conversation? I know I had a conversation with my mom about sexuality, because It was just like,
That's mature.
I guess more about I don't know, I wasn't over 20, I wasn't 21 yet, but I don't know, I was under 21. But we were just talking about sexuality because my mom experienced some things with her sexuality, and so she was being open with me about it. I was like, this is interesting. Like having this conversation with my mom makes me feel a little more comfortable about myself to know that my mom's open enough to have a conversation with me about some sexual things that she may have experienced. I was like, I guess it's interesting. I guess that was the one time we actually talked about it. Because back in the day, back in the day, living in the South, everything is, those country things. Like, it was just more so, it was a pressure to have sex. I think it was a pressure to do it because everyone around you was doing it. And so it was pressurized. But I definitely didn't fall into it. I definitely didn't have sex till I was a grown up. Well, not a grown, well, 18, over 18. So I'll put it that way.
There's nothing wrong with
by
that.
my own choice. But yeah, that's the only thing I guess I can say about the conversations I had with my parents about sex.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like that's unique. And like you said, that was it opened the floor to be able to be open about stuff like that. So that's cool. That's cool. What about you, Carlos?
No one really talked to me about sex growing
I
up.
knew you were
They
going to
just
say
didn't
that.
really
You
Dang, I
just
thought
kind
you
of
had a
fell into
story.
it.
All these
They were
houses and stuff.
they were just like, we just trying to feed this kid some ramen noodles and get him to his next foster house.
Ouch.
Wow.
I feel you.
Well, that works. That works.
Well,
about
can you
God's beloved? How did sex come into your life?
Yeah, I get the same previous parents never really talked about it. I remember like we were watching football. I wasn't really into it. I was just kind of there spending time. Then on the floor, I was like maybe 8, and my mom just asked me if I was gay. Like it was kind of weird.
That's a weird time. Like,
yeah.
Are you gay? Are you looking at these men right now? Like,
Whoa.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's weird.
And, but it was I responded. I was like, well, it's like, no. And then I was like, well, I mean, like this is cool though. Like I like to watch these guys like foot around. I don't know. So maybe I just didn't really realize.
When she realized, like, was it like you were watching the game and she know you didn't like
That's
football,
mad
so she saw you sit?
Hey, that could have been it.
You wasn't like
picking up
342, go to defense.
No, definitely wasn't. I was definitely just there, like what?
Okay. I was just wanted to know. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
What about you, Coco?
Cool, me, so I never had the sex talk. I literally kind of just like learned as I go, kind of thing. But I had the hooker talk. I don't know if that even makes fucking sense, but
what?
I remember asking because I was listening to the radio one day and I had to be like 9. I don't remember. I think it was like 8 or 9. And I was listening to Z100 and they talk about like dumb shit back in the 90s and they were talking about hookers and whatnot. And I was like, I knew what a hooker was, but I just felt like making my dad feel uncomfortable for some fucking reason. So I asked him. I said, we were my grandmother's house, and everyone had dispersed out of the living room to do other things. It was me and my dad inside my grandmother's house, and I said, hey, what's a hooker? I knew what it was, and I don't know why I felt like asking him. It was a stupid fucking question because I knew what it was. And he just got so red, and then he told me, he's like, that's a conversation for your mom. So I brought it up to my mom. I said, what's a hooker? And she goes, where did you hear that word? Because my mom was, like, very conservative. She's like, where did you hear a word like that? I was like, the radio? She's like, well, you can't listen to the radio anymore. From now on, I'm just going to get you Kids Bop CDs. And literally, that's what, like, my life for the next 2 years was Kids Bop CDs. But anyway, then she finally said, to let you know.
That's brainwashing kids.
Exactly. She's like, to let you know, a hooker is a sinful woman who uses her body for pleasure and gets money for it. And she was so furious when telling me, like, I hurt her. Like, I was like, Jesus, okay, thanks. But that was, like, the only uncomfortable talk I've ever had was about a hooker, not about sex. I just figured that shit out on my own. But I wanted to know if anybody else had that kind of thing.
It's an illegal profession when you get... When somebody pimps out your pussy, she should have just told you. You would have been like, hell no, I don't want to do that.
In more or less words. Exactly. Well, I'm glad that I'm not the only one that has like a weird, like, kind of talked about it, but kind of didn't story. So I'm glad I'm not like the minority in this situation.
But I do have a question since we're on this topic. because I know a lot of kids is fresh. Did you guys ever play any games when you were kids? Like my first sexual experience type thing as a kid, and it was like growing up in the hood, playing hide and go get it, where you like hide and go try to find the person and hump them. I don't know if you guys
Wait,
ever heard that game.
what?
So my cousin tried to play that with me, and she was like, "Oh, you need to find my vagina," and I was like, "I don't want to find your vagina."
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yo. Like, listen, perfect segue into what the next topic was
Wait,
what
but
was your
hold
first
on. And
sexual
then
experience?
my aunt tried to say that I was trying to touch her. Then my mom was like, "My son's gayer than a $2 bill." Like,
Yo. No, but seriously, and when I say sexual experience, I want to know, like, what was your first time being exposed to some type of sexual activity? What you explained, Troy, was the dumb games.
Oh yeah, I
That
see that.
type
Yeah.
of thing. What about you, God's beloved? What about you? Your first time being exposed to like something sexual.
Well, okay. I told Troy the story. It's kind of like embarrassing. But anyway, so there was this guy.
We live for
in
embarrassing,
elementary
so don't worry
school.
about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're here for it. So there's this guy in elementary school. We'll leave out names, and he used to always pick on me. He had like this crew, and like he just made it his thing to just like bother me.
Bob,
so-
call him Bob.
Yeah, Bob. So one day I'm in the restroom, like they're calling the buses, everybody's trying to leave and stuff, and like I'm literally using the restroom, and Bob comes in and he's like, "Do you want to hump?" And I'm like, "What?" And like he called me, like it caught me so off guard. Like he asked me at least like 3 or 4 times, because each time I said "what," because I just didn't understand. Like I couldn't really process what was going
That
on.
this person that uses this against me all the time is trying to now be the person that actually has this situation with me. That was kinda crazy.
Exactly. And then not only that, like I'm using the bathroom. Like come on.
He wanted to come see. He wanted you to put it on his forehead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So later on we ended up in like detention, and we ended up like fondling each other.
Did you get in detention for the bathroom?
No, I didn't get in detention from the bathroom.
Yeah,
I
I'm
actually
done.
can't remember how.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, so that was like fourth grade.
Damn, see, kids out here in the streets.
I love it.
That was a story.
I'm gonna tell you mine before I forget it, because I'm gonna put it back into my forgotten, tormented memories.
Yeah, definitely did that.
So
Bring it out real quick. Open up the purse.
So, I was 14. No, I lied to you. I was 13. So what happened was, when I was younger, I was like a bit of a tease. I was like the play hard to get, nah, I don't like you, but I know you like me, so I'm a fuck with you type of person. I was petty like that. So, this
Wait,
one
Can I ask you
kid-
one question before you finish your story? Did
What?
you have big titties then too? I'm just curious.
Yes,
What?
since I was 9.
Okay, it makes sense. I gotta understand. I'm just because that's a big difference. If you had titties and you was young, that was a big thing.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah, okay.
Yo, side note. I actually had this conversation today with my mother-in-law. I was saying how I was so uncomfortable when I was younger because I was a
Sherelle.
tomboy. Huh?
I said shout out to Sherelle.
Right? Shout out to Sherelle. Anyway, so I was a tomboy when I was younger, like major tomboy. Hung out with nothing but guys, did nothing but guy stuff. That's just the way I was. And I got boobs at 9. No, I got boobs at 8. And I was a
Damn.
C cup at 9.
What was you eating?
Oh wow.
Who was you eating? That must have been hard. You couldn't play no
But
sports.
anyway, repressed memories coming out, Troy. Remember that. So
Okay,
I used to be
right.
so uncomfortable with the fact that I was like that size, and I knew people would look at me weird and stuff like that. Plus, I wasn't girly. I used to wear leotards and to smash my chest down to make it look smaller every day until I was like 14 years old. I swear I did.
What?
Wow.
That's
was
the way.
the
Ain't that a
weirdest
girdle? What is that?
Huh?
What is that? Leotard? Is that a girdle thing for the ballerinas?
No, like like ballerina stuff, like the things the ballerinas wear. I used to wear like
you
extra
clip
small
down
ones.
but underneath.
It's just like,
Yeah,
like a
like
onesie.
just like I would just put it on and I would buy like an extra small one and it would smush them down to like an A or B. So I was like, okay. But anyway, back to my story, okay? Because it's gonna go back in my shelf and never be relived again. So I was like 13 years old and I had this friend and I didn't know he liked me. In fact, I thought he was gay, but I guess he's not. Whatever. But I didn't know he liked me. And then one day he told me, he's like, "Oh my God, you're giving me blue balls." And I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" He's like,
Oh.
he's like, "You're giving me blue balls." And I was like, "What does that mean?" He's like, "Because like I want you and I can't have you, and then like now it just hurts down there." And I'm like, "Wait, are they blue? Like I don't get it." Like I was so confused.
No, they're not blue. They
I
hurt
was
so
like,
bad.
are they-
It feel like somebody. You know how somebody punched you in your eye and give you a black and blue?
Yeah, I
That's
got
what
you.
it feel like. Somebody punched you in nuts. It feel like they
Damn.
turn black and blue like somebody punched you in the eye.
I thought
Like
he
you
was
saw
like, it
stars.
would have been like too that he was like losing oxygen down there and now they're blue and it's because I didn't fucking know. So I said, "Hey, what do
He
you
should have said
mean?
that.
Can I
Come suck
see?"
on it. I'm losing oxygen.
I was like, "What do you mean? Can I see?" And
Oh,
oh.
no.
because he didn't explain it properly. So I was like, "Can I see?" And so he like literally pulled his pants down and showed me his balls. I was like, "They're not fucking blue, you fucking liar." I was so upset.
That was a good one.
But that was that's my story. This is going back deep in my psyche. I'm done. Next,
First of all, that
Carlos,
shit is
yours,
real.
go.
Blue balls is real. Before I'm sorry.
Let's see. My first sexual experience, I was like 5. My mom's boyfriend raped me. That was fun.
What?
But my real
5?
it's in the book called The White Picket Fence, coming out on Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
This June. You're gonna have to
Okay.
read it. But like my first like sexual interaction that was by choice, I think I was 15, and I had sex with my boss after work.
Oh, was you trying to get a promotion or what?
Oh yeah, I remember this story.
Yeah, I
Carlos.
think I talked about it on Real Shit Friday one
Yeah.
time. But yeah, no, he was just my boss, and we actually started dating after that. But yeah, we had sex in the cooler at Panera Bread.
Yeah.
In the pool, you said?
Damn.
The cooler.
Oh, the cooler. Oh, we kept it nice and steamy in the cooler. Oh, okay, I get
Yo,
that.
I feel bad for whoever had Panera Bread the next day.
I was getting ready to
To
say
be
that. Booty cheeks all over the bread.
To be honest.
all over the bread though.
Kinky.
Y'all something else. Come on, we got another question, Cole. Let's go. to the
I'm
next question.
done.
All the
But
way
yeah.
done.
That was definitely entertaining. That was my favorite question so far. I have one more before we sign off. We're gonna sign off kind of early today, guys, because we're just trying to test the waters. And we have a few less hosts than we normally will on Mondays, but we're trying to just feel it and get our shit back in order. But I do have one really fun last question. Last question is, have you ever caught your parents having sex? Or in some type of sexually compromised situation? Have you ever run into anybody you know, cousins, or anybody that's family having sex? So, to you, Troy, what about you?
Yeah, I meant to go to me first. Oh,
Of
Lord.
course.
Yes. I have both parents and not together.
Okay.
My mom, me and my sister. Me and
I'm
my
making
sister,
you
I
so
think,
uncomfortable.
Nah, I mean, she's comfortable. If she was on here, she'll tell you her own stuff. We joked about it on Thanksgiving, actually, to be honest
Oh
with you.
my God.
My sister and I walked in on my mom and my boyfriends in our little townhouse apartment in Newport News one time. And then when I was living in Atlanta in high school, or middle school, high school, my dad and my stepmom I didn't catch them, but I heard it. That's all I have to say. Yeah, so.
What did
I
you
guess
hear? Was it
I
suction,
heard
or was it like
I heard
words?
a lion in a rock wall. Wow.
Yo,
I'm just kidding. I gotta use that on my stand-up one day though.
you're gonna go to hell for this. It's all good.
I'll be there to listen. They're gonna be mad.
Ooh, I'm
Anyway,
done. All right, next. Who's next? Somebody go.
Somebody else.
Somebody
Come on,
take
Carlos. Carlos, you live in a couple different homes. Carlos, do you have anything? You might have one or two things. Just curious. If we going no, we're not there. We don't.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
there you go.
what's the question again?
Have you ever caught your parents having sex, or your cousins, or anybody in your family, or anything?
No, never call nobody. I don't think. Nope.
Okay, that works.
So that's a absolutely not. Damn, Carlos, come on, bro.
What
You
kind of
usually
life
got
you
some
live?
crazy
don't
ass
That's
shit.
boring.
I haven't called anybody.
Never.
Not yet.
No. Somebody has anybody? No. Switch the
It's
question.
coming.
This is Carlos. Shh, quiet. Carlos, has anybody ever called you?
Uh,
I'm done.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Lie.
Think
I
hard.
think
Make sure your grandma didn't come in. Y'all want too close to
I
Apple
don't.
Pie. She's gonna.
Well,
No.
the thing is, I've been a boss since I was 14, 15 years old. I've had my own place since I was 15. So I've
True.
never, I've
Yeah, you
never
have
like
to get
lived
caught
with
at.
anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, sit your boss ass down. God's beloved got something. God's beloved.
There was this one time we were getting Christmas ornament out of the attic, and like one of the lights had burst, kind of weird. And my dad used to walk around in his boxers, which was also
That's like me. Shout out to him.
Yeah, so I think and his junk might have slipped out, and my mom was like, they were facing the opposite way, so we couldn't really see, but I could hear like. My dad's like, stop, the kids are right there. My mom's like, so they can't see anything. And like, I'm just like, what? So like, I picked her around and like, of course, like she's just there, like, moving her hands. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on.
It's a Christmas today.
Yeah, it was a little.
The light bulb, is it working? Is it on?
Listen, they're working on something, okay?
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait,
story.
Daquan has something.
Oh, come on, Daquan.
Yes, he says, yeah, it was nasty. My pops hit a female twice. Once on a bunk bed and once on 2 mattresses put together.
Oh, wow.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Daquan,
Oh.
shout out to you. That's good.
You want to hear mine?
Uh-oh.
It's kind of weird.
I'm listening. Go ahead, talk, girl.
It's not my parents. Okay, so I caught. Yo, I'm going to go to hell for this, but I caught one of my older female cousins, like, having sex with a doll one time.
No.
Like a plastic baby doll, not like a blow-up doll, like,
Sex
like,
doll.
had, like, the baby doll butt-ass naked and, like, was...
Oh, my goodness.
Was
I'm
it a
not
vibrating
kidding.
baby doll?
Huh?
Oh, God.
Was it a vibrating baby doll?
I'm done. I'm done. Anyway,
That's good.
another repressed memory in my brain, in my sphere. I'm done.
Oh,
That was the only time I've had an uncomfortable experience with like a family member and like them having sex. So lucky me, I guess.
Got it. Got you. I understand. Listen, hey, we all had one then, huh?
We all have had one except for Carlos, apparently.
Except for Carlos.
Yeah, when you don't got no families, it's easy not to catch nobody.
Well,
Right.
there you go. There you go.
That's all right. You can
That's
watch it
all right.
on the TV, Carlos, and get your whole life. Or you can live your life to your friends. Come on.
But this has been great, guys. This has been stupid and great and awesome and fun, and I love it, and I missed every moment of it. So thank you, guys. Thank you to everyone who's listening,
Yes.
who's had our back and followed us, and has going to be
Yes.
here from now on every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, yeah.
Troy, you want to take us out?
Yes. So before we take out, we have been going for a while. And so because we have an opportunity in the platform, I just want to make sure that we, one, can you shout out our 2 other teammates that are holding us down
Yes.
that are now? Then I'll keep it moving. So shout them out for me, and then I'll tell you what else I'm talking about.
Yes. We need to shout out Noemi from Florida. We miss you, and we are
Woo-hoo!
looking forward to having you on. You guys are gonna love her. You guys are gonna love every moment of her. She's amazing. I've known her forever, and she's just like me, so you have to love her. And then we also want to shout
Yep.
out Lewis because he is dope, and he also has an
Woo-hoo!
awesome YouTube channel called Unlockable Content. Please check it out if you like gaming, if you like pop culture, if you like anything fun. Check out that channel. It is Unlockable Content on YouTube. Those are our two newest members of the Savage Media Radio family. We're so excited, and we welcome them with open arms, and we hope you guys do too. So that is
Yes,
what I
yes,
have to
yes.
say.
Two more things. Don't worry. I'm gonna keep it. I got you. So yes, shout out to Noemi. Shout out to Lewis. Actually, Noemi, don't forget, was our first caller on when we first started out on. Was it For Yourself for my show?
Yep, on your show. Yep.
When I started off For Yourself, my show, which is gonna be back, guys. Woo woo. Me and Coco be back. Yeah, we got some things going on. I got a special interview coming up this week for a special person who's gonna be giving us her backstory on regards to her 10,000K now reaching on Instagram, doing it on her own in like 3 months or something like that. She is doing a music page, so we're gonna talk with her and For Yourself. But yes, knowing me on that, and also we can't forget Daquan, who was our honorary new member of the team, who holds it down in the chat room, who gets involved, who gives us all the critiques and things we need to keep the show going right behind the scenes, so that we can keep things moving forward.
We love him.
He is the real MVP. So shout out to Daquan. We can't forget you. Welcome to the team. So before we go out, because we're here again, what brought me all back to this is the platform. Some of us are doing some amazing things, and we just want to give like a 1-minute update. What's going on, and again where to find you, and then we'll leave if that's okay with you guys. So I'm going to start with our guest of today, God's Beloved. God's Beloved, tell them about what you got going on, and then all that good stuff, and then where to find you. And thank you.
Yeah, thanks. So, you can find me at God's Beloved Universe. That's spelled just like it sounds, I guess. I actually have a new single coming out called Foreign Land, aka The Show. And I'm really excited about it. So I'm working on another single which is soon to come out, like right behind that. So I got like a lot of work that's coming. Anyway, yeah. So again,
where they can find you at?
Yeah, God's Beloved Universe, Instagram, Facebook. That's me.
All right, cool. Well, thank you, God's Beloved. Shout out to you. Thank you for being our guest host today. And appreciate you so much. And I'm going to kick it backwards. I'm going to go to Carlito. Carlito, tell them this.
So you guys keep forgetting that my husband is also part of the Savage Media family.
Oh, yes. We cannot forget about Chris,
Which is, talk about that right now.
Chris and I have a show every Saturday, it comes out Monday and Fridays, but we record it live on YouTube.
It's dope,
Sunday
guys. It's dope.
Thursday. It's called Kicking It with Chris and Carlos, a.k.a. the KKK podcast. So catch it twice a week. It's super funny. I love doing it with him. And then also, I will be going on a hiatus coming up in April for 90 days. I got accepted to a really big MTV show, so I'll be gone filming that for 90 days. So I'm going to miss you guys while I do that. And then what else is new here? Just comedy, my commercials, and I just did a commercial for this beer company. I had to act like a straight jock. That was kind of fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just excited to shoot this reality TV show in the spring, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Is it gonna? When you said that's gonna be again? So when you leave it?
I leave the middle of February.
Got it. Okay, cool. Well, shout out to you. I think you might be. Never know. We might be friends. You never know. Working on some things out here, but I'm putting it out there. I'm putting some things in the works, so you never know. That would be some shit.
That would be dope.
Wouldn't that be some shit though?
That would be some shit. But we're gonna put it out in the universe, and I'm just gonna be quiet about that. Tell them where to find you at, Carlos.
Oh, well, you can find me on all social media platforms at Carlos Dillard, and that's just Carlos with a K and Dillard like the store.
Yes, thank you for changing it. I was so like, if you don't change it, some shit I can remember, I'm gonna beat you up.
All my platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, everything's just my name.
Love it.
Yes, thank you so much. We had that talk a long time ago. If y'all are real followers of Savage Media, I know what we're talking about. But anyway, yes, gonna keep it with Miss Coco. On to you, Miss Lady.
Hey. Well, aside from here, I do host and produce and coordinate and do everything involved in public like festivals and conventions over here on the East Coast. So if you guys are looking for something to do, please check out psychosceneevents.com. If you're looking for a fun music festival, food festival, comic convention, I am your girl. Find me on, again, psychosceneevents.com. And then outside of here, I just do my social media. You can find me on Instagram at It's Coco Blue. And then Facebook is my life. So if you guys want to know anything about me, my favorite color, my first sex partner, anything you guys want to know, be nosy, follow me, ask me questions. And you can find me at Courtney Blue, anywhere else. So check me out. I miss you guys.
Yeah, that's it, Coco in a nutshell. Yeah, check her out. She's definitely on the rise. As you can see, all of what we got going on is on the rise, y'all. That's what putting your time and effort in. And we did we make a year yet, or we about to make a year? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Did we make a year already, Coco, or we about to make a year?
What'd you say?
We're close. We're almost to a year. It'll be a year in
Oh,
December.
we're actually speaking of which, oh my god, we gotta plan something. Dude. We actually have passed our year. We're fucking slacking. Our year was I lied. 3 days. December 6th.
Oh, so we definitely gotta figure out what we doing. We gotta do something.
We slacking.
Maybe do a
guys.
yes, December 6th. So December 6th year. I just want to make sure. All right, cool.
Mhm.
Well, all right. Thank you, Coco. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, again, my name is at Troy Weeks Music on everything. I got a lot of crazy shit
Yeah,
going
you almost
on. Y'all. I'm
forgot
super
yourself.
excited.
No, Troy. You
I'm
have
not
so
forgetting
much going
myself.
on. Let the people know.
I'm about to tell you that. I just
all
started
of
out
it.
with telling you where to find me first. I got to. Yeah, it is. I don't know if it's so much to talk about, but anyway, I know you guys know that I did have a in the beginning of the year. I told you guys about my band G Groove, and we had the first gig, which ended up being a 6-month residency at Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
So G Groove and I are still kicking, still rocking. Now I'm actually play my throat for this one. If you're an artist out there and you're looking to perform with a live band, I'm now booking G Groove to perform with other artists. As we, if you're looking to check us out, you can look us up on my Instagram or on my social media. We recently played for an artist named Zim, who is a recording artist, independent recording artist, who just did 2 shows. And she did her actually first shows with us with G Groove, and we killed it. She killed it, and we're gonna be doing a recording of her. We actually just booked to do the live recording for her new album. So G Groove's out here. We're rocking. We're doing things again, and we're going to the studio and record our first single, Work It Out. If you go on my Instagram and all that social media stuff, you'll see we've been performing that around town. Had a big show at SOBs, so that's really huge. Shout out to SOBs and shout out to Shaq Collins for giving me the opportunity. Appreciate it. And yeah, they Guys Beloved was one of my background singers. Shout out to you. Appreciate the love. Outside of that, guys, I'm on the radio each and every Sunday. 2 shows on the second Sunday. Every Sunday, you can find me at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on DTF Radio. You can look the app up online. It's keeping it real hot and fresh. It's a real hot and fresh crew. And so you guys can check it out. Sometimes I go live for the most part. So we'll do that each and every Sunday at 8 o'clock for an hour, 8 to 9. Second Sundays, I have my own show from 6 to 7 called Keeping It Real, Keeping It Funky with Troy Weeks Music. So that'll be this coming Sunday. So tune in this Sunday. Oh, I got some special guests and some things lined up for y'all on this coming Sunday. So tune in to click the link in my bio. It'll take you to speaker for Keeping It Funky with Troy Weeks Music. And I also do a YouTube show every Friday. Another thing for artists, if you're out there, it's called Funk Family Showcase. Every Friday, we feature artists where we have them come in. I'll interview them, and they get to perform and showcase their music. And it's been going really good. I think 5-6 months now. That's also on YouTube on the Funkadelic Studios NYC. So check that out. I feel like I'm forgetting. Something recently. I did cast in a movie. Some people may have saw that. I got cast in a remake of The Wizard of Oz as a Scarecrow.
Right.
And so that's still in the works. It's like permits and things that are in the works. So we're still working on that. So in the meantime, between time,
Get on down the road.
Yeah.
I just saw. I don't know why you said that.
That's all you can think about.
Get on down.
Yes, but it's a sci-fi comic remake. So it's like a remake of like 2018, that kind of thing. Like So I'm pretty excited. Hopefully to have some big parts in the music. So keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah.
My goal is to be big part, to have a big role in the music. I have my own band, I have singers, I have all these different things. So I'm trying to be, one of
I
the
love it.
people over the music, like to be over the music. So keep looking out for that. Also, 2 more things and I'm done, I promise. Netflix, I did get cast in a Netflix movie.
I'm
I have a
regretting
small little
this. I'm
part.
kidding.
I have a small little part in the Netflix movie. I just gotta shout out everything. I don't want people to get mad at me.
I'm
Just in
kidding.
case they're listening. And the last but not least, I just signed on to be a part of a sketch comedy show similar to sort of in the veins of In Living Color. So
Nice.
I'm motherfucking excited. Yes. So
Yo,
things
Carlos,
that-
Troy's stepping in your lane. I'm ready for this.
Oh no, he's cool. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is
I
welcome.
love it.
yes, I'm just hoping to see you in a couple of months. If you get what I'm saying, let's just keep our fingers
Yeah.
crossed.
Right.
Yes, that's what we need, God. We put it out in the universe. We need a savage team that would really take over the world. We will walk away from that motherfucking. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But y'all, this has been a.
Oh,
this is
hey,
our,
guys. Hey,
Go ahead, listen.
Daquan also said the whole Savage Media is doing big things, and of course he always leaves us with some positivity. Thank you, Daquan. We love you. Always.
Of
supporting
course,
us.
of course. That's how we do. You know what I'm saying? Daquan throws it in there, and then we so we had to say when we out. So, ladies and gentlemen, new night Mondays 8 p.m. You know where to find us. We have shows throughout the whole week, so please check us out on Facebook, Savage Media Radio, Instagram, Savage Media Radio, Instabox us, DM us, whatever you need to do to find out what you need. We're always looking for topics and things to talk about, as well as things on your mind that you want to talk about. Let us know. Things like some stories, interesting things happen, and we don't like to talk about things everybody else talking about. We like to keep it straight savage. So you got some things out there you want to talk about, let us know. We're very easyable. Reachable. You can talk to us. We out here. We're easy. But we're definitely looking forward to what's to come. We're about to make it again in a couple of days. So shout out to us. 1 year, Savage Media Radio, just holding it down. Woo-hoo! Yeah, so maybe, I don't know, we'll have to do something. We'll have to do something special first of all. Figure
We
this
gotta
out.
do
Maybe do a live. Maybe do a live finally, like all together at the same time. Figure this out. Maybe to put Skype on and put it all
Right.
together. We could all see, I don't know. We have to figure this out. Because Skype or
Listen,
YouTube.
we all
so
of our
have to
heads
figure this
together. We
out.
got this. It's gonna be spectacular.
We got to do this for ourselves. All right, cool. Yeah. So, if nobody speak now for hold your peace. Anybody got anything else to say? We're good.
I'm ready
All
to
right,
go
now,
out.
let the church say. Let the church say, Amen. And as we always do each and every time, we what? Stay savage.